What is up, guys? I'm Arobius here with Spider Pit Gaming, and in today's video we're going to be looking at Brewfest, which just came out today, September 20th, 2016. So I'm going to be giving you a guide on completing all the quests, or at least the preliminary quests for this event. And we're going to be starting off with the quest that you get right outside of Ord. As you can see, I'm southwest of the city entrance. So you're going to get a ram, and you're going to get this button, which essentially is going to be showing up here with the speed of the ram. So as you whip your ram, so to speak, you will get either a green, a yellow, or a red icon in your top right bar. So what you're required to do is essentially be in each one of those speeds for 8 seconds. So as you can see, I'm trying to maintain the yellow one right now. I just did the green one. And the more you whip your ram, the more you're going to be staying within that range. So as you can see, I've done it for 8 seconds, and I can just abuse the ram, whip it as much as I can to stay in the red. So the other important thing is, it's not important for this quest, but it's going to be important for your ram in general. This I'm going to be showing you right now. In your right bar, you also have the sort of how tired your ram is. And here's where it matters. So you pick up the second quest, you get the same reins, and you start going, and you will see that there's this ram fatigue meter which builds up. And in order to reset the meter, which is very important, you'll need to come by this apple basket. So as you can see, there's like a red thing that flashes over me, and then you can kind of keep going with your ram. So this quest requires you to get 3 kegs back to the quest giver. So you just need to follow the path that it gives you. It's going to show on your minimap. And here's the second basket. As you can see, I've grabbed it once again. So I'm going to be doing this 3 times. Pass by this NPC, get a keg, and you can whip your ram as much as you can. Obviously, you want to stay in this. You see the red icon that shows up, as I've explained. And the fatigue doesn't matter as long as you go by the apple baskets. So I think there's a couple of more of them scattered throughout the event, but those are the ones that are best for this path. Come back here, throw back the keg, and off you go. So you just keep whipping the ram, keep going by the baskets. You'll see this beam of red light which is gonna spawn on you, and you can pretty much just keep going. You don't need to pay attention to how fast you're going, because you'd be doing this forever if you weren't using the baskets and the fastest speed. Alright, so this is my second keg. Should be fairly easy to complete. It's a pretty cool event. It's going to give you a couple of tokens at the beginning. There's a quest that's going to give you some pets, a quest that's going to give you a couple of other things. So, and I believe there's also gear. If you do the dailies and if you actually get the coins, you can get some. I think it starts at 810, and then it can be upgraded later on. So yeah, pretty cool event. And yeah, there's also mounts to be collected. You can get the rams, and you can get a couple of other things, so that's pretty cool. And like I said, I'm going to be showing you the whole process of the chain quests that you need to unlock before the daily, so to speak. So this is my last pass for the kegs. As you can see, once again, I'm just clicking this button, going back by the apple baskets, and coming back between the 2 NPCs. Alright, so that should be it. And you can, if you're kind of struggling to get the quest in, you can kind of jam yourself against the door, or you can just cancel the ram. That should be all good at this point. Complete the quest. And now you get this daily, which is essentially going back and forth between the vendors, and you will get some gold. I'm not going to be doing that right now, but yeah, it's a daily that you can repeat. So we're going to get this one, a new supplier of souvenirs. And I think, yeah, that's just going to be giving something to the vendor over there. I'm just going to be turning off the track humanoids of the hunter, because that's a bit annoying and makes it difficult to see what is going on. This is a quest that I got from Ogrimmar, so you should be able to get that even if you didn't get it, but you will get like a brew. We're going to be picking up the other quests that I'm going to be showing you right now. So let's start with the easiest one, which is starting right here. So all you need to do is essentially target the robot that's walking over there. Pick up the mugs that are on the table, and then literally all you need to do is just right-click the mugs. So pick up another one, right-click, pick up another one, right-click, and you do it 5 times. It's probably the easiest and simplest quest to complete. Unless there's a lot of people standing there. Okay, so that should be 5, complete quest, and you got 10 coins. Cool. Alright, so you can get some brew from here. Let me turn in this quest, which started back there. So new supplier of souvenirs, complete quest. And yeah, here's an important thing that I forgot to mention. So what you're gonna need for the next 2 quests is, you see the stunned Wolpertinger. You need to talk back to the quest giver and ask for the goggles. So these goggles are essentially going to make you drunk, and what this allows you is to see the pets that are going to be needed for this quest. If you don't get them, the other way is to get drunk of brew, but obviously this is you can just equip the goggles and you're all set. So what you need to do is find these wild Wolpertingers and capture them with the net provider. Now, here's the thing. There's going to be a lot of people in this area, so it's going to be fairly difficult to find these guys before somebody else casts a net. What I found effective, and by the way, they look like rabbits or hares, so not so easy to spot, but what I found very easy to do is if you continuously click tab, because those are going to be the only enemies or the only yellows in the area, it's super easy to get them. So all I'm doing is essentially like scanning the area and pressing my tab key to find the next target. So once you do that, you can just, very easily home in on the Warcraft Bringer or whatever. So see if we can find 2 more of them. And it was actually, I had done this quest on my other character, and it was pretty challenging without using the tab. Like if you actually just visually try and find those little guys, it could be quite a challenge. But if you use your tab key, it's pretty easy. So just a little trick from Spider Pit Gaming. Alright, should be needing 2 more of them. I don't know what the spawn rate is. I don't know if it's affected by how many people are in the area, but it should take you no more than, 5 minutes. Alright, so that is the 4th one, and we are looking for 1 more. Yeah, the spawn rates, like I said, it's... You can mount up and start looking for them, maybe it's going to go faster. This swine keeps reappearing in the back and causing me to target it. Any second now, any second. Come on. Still nothing, huh? Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to be patient. Yeah, there's one that spawned on the back. So sometimes they spawn pretty far away. As you can see, someone already caught it before I was able to get there, so I have to keep looking. That is somewhat of a bummer, but it happens. I'm gonna remount up, see if I can maybe go a bit faster. And I'm not sure what these things are. I don't know what these dwarves are doing, but I haven't seen that on my other characters, so I'm not going to be bothering with that right now. Oh, there was one right there. So as you can see, they're pretty small and not that easy to see once you have the goggles on and there's a bunch of people in the area. It's just not a good idea to just spot them, by hand, so to speak. So like I said, just keep pressing the find next target key and you should be all set. So let's hand that in. All right, cool. And you'll get a pet of your own, so you'll be able to play with that. I'm gonna take off the goggles. It's actually not that easy to navigate with them on you. So just remove the goggles. And the next quest, so you're gonna have to catch some pets in Eversong, Mulgore, and Tirisfal Glades. So what you're gonna be doing is essentially traveling first to Thunderbluff. So I'm gonna be taking the ride to Thunderbluff. I'm not gonna be doing it on my own, and I'm gonna be skipping this for you guys. Thunderbluff. There we go. Thunderbluff, Mulgore. Alright, so through the magic of the video editing, you will be transported all the way to Thunderbluff at a faster speed. Alright, so we are almost in Thunderbluff, and as you can see on my map, the area where you need to go is already indicated. So what I'm going to be doing is pretty much flying over to that area and using my quest item. But before I do that, as always, you will need to equip those goggles. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see the pink helix. So select the helix and just right-click the item. Should be, all you need is 3 of them, so should be really easy to find in this area. There's plenty of them. Never had a problem with on my other characters, so very simple, done. So that's Thunderbluff for you. And obviously you have the option to fly back, but you can also just port back, in my case to Dalaran, and I'm just going to take the port back to Org. So just really easy to do. But the other 2 cities you're going to need is Silvermoon City and Undercity. So you can either take, the Zeppelin to Tirisfal Glades, go to Undercity, and then fly, or you can just go to Undercity or Silvermoon, whichever one you prefer. You can fly between the 2. You can port back to Dalaran, use whatever you need. But essentially, in Silvermoon, you're going to have to get to the Flight Master area, so essentially outside of the city, and use the same item that I just used on the Alex. You're going to see the same pink Alex outside of Silvermoon City just in a second. And now that I think about it, it would have been easier to just fly in from Undercity because there's no need to kind of go through the whole Silvermoon. But yeah. And as you can see, I'm almost there. And I believe so. Yeah, so the area is indicated as well. So you're not going to be lost. The quest gives you a pretty good indication of where you need to go to find the Alex. Alright, cool. Number 1. Number 2. And 3. So yeah, 3 Alex. Let me see if I can. Obviously, I can go back to Dalaran and report back to Undercity. You can also fly from here.
Glory to the Sindorai. Be ready.
Yeah, so I'm gonna again skip this boring, I guess, traveling time for you, and see you on the next side, on the other side of Undercity. Alright, so we are almost inside of Undercity, and as you can see, the area is once again marked for the quest. So I'm going to be picking those up in just a moment. Obviously, you're going to have to go through the dreaded elevator system that everyone pretty much hates in Undercity. You always show up when the elevator closes, but what are you going to do, right? I'm just going to temporarily remove the goggles while I get through the system. So, yeah, those Alex are actually spawning outside of the city, kind of like in front. You will see in just a second. Let's get on this elevator. Completely forgot that the door was going to open on the other side. Don't typically go into Undercity that often, so. Alright, cool. And I believe, yeah, at this point I can just mount up and kind of bypass all of these. There's a few other doors that I need to go through. But once you're here, re-equip the goggles, and you'll see the same old Elix that you've seen on the other, in the other locations. So that's 1, 2, and here's the third one. So that will be all for your actual quests for Brewfest to kind of unlock and work on all of your dailies. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this very quick tutorial, learned a couple of things, and let me know in the comments, what you're looking forward in Brewfest. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe for more content from Spider Pit Gaming, and see you next time. Take care. What is up, guys? I'm Robius with Spider Pit Gaming here. I just wanted to thank you for watching our content. If you've enjoyed the video, liked our content, make sure to click the like button for the video and subscribe button on this side of your screen. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time on SPG Gaming. Take care.